Sunsets disprove both the heliocentric globe model pushed by mainstream science, as well as the flat Earth circling sun model pushed by shills. In the globe model, as the Earth rotates, the sun disappears over the horizon and behind the curve of our oblate spheroid. In the flat Earth circling sun model, the sun recedes from view as it travels away from the observer, making a racetrack pattern around the tropics of Cancer and Capricorn. So let's see how these two claims hold up to our observed reality. In this first clip, we can see that the sun does not shrink in size as it would if it were traveling away from the observer. This debunks the claim made by flat Earth shills that sunsets are caused by the sun disappearing from view due to distance. We can also observe that the sun collapses in on itself starting from the top, while the bottom part of the sun, where it meets the horizon, remains visible. If the Earth's rotation were the cause of sunsets, as claimed by globe proponents, then the sun should disappear from the bottom up as the horizon obstructs more and more of the observer's view. Finally, just before the sun disappears completely, we see the iconic green flash and space between the last vestiges of the sun and the horizon. Again, in the heliocentric model, the horizon should obscure the sun from the bottom up, and this is clearly not what we observe. In this clip, we observe the same damning characteristics that completely invalidate the globe and circling sun models. Again, we see that the sun doesn't travel away from the observer or shrink in size, nor does it disappear behind the horizon. Instead, it collapses in on itself and winks out of existence above the line of the horizon. In the final clip, we can see the sun setting into the clouds, not traveling away, and not disappearing over the horizon. Also, notice how the sky is still lit after the sun completely disappears, meaning that the sun is not our only source of light. Our observation of these sunsets proves that the stories we have been told by the deceivers working in mainstream science and their counterparts in the so-called truth scene are demonstrably untrue. We do not observe the sun sinking below the horizon due to the Earth's rotation, despite the assertion of scientists and globe believers to the contrary. Nor do we observe the sun shrinking in size as it travels away from us, as the shills and many misled flat earthers claim. What we do see is a local sun that seems to collapse in on itself, then wink out of existence, leaving behind a sky that is still lit by something other than the sun.